chicos, soy yo, Senora Green. Since I couldn't be here this morning and Senora Beach can't be here, I wanted to tell you the vocab that you'll be learning and get some practice in. So we're going to be on Página Uno, page 1, and we're going to be working with the second half of that chart that we filled in the other day with the yo to el, ella, and usted. So go ahead and pause me until you get there. Right, so these subject pronouns are if we have more than one person. If you remember the singulars, we had I, you, he, she. That's just if it's one person. Now you use the right side of the chart if you have more than one person. This is where the plurals come in. Nosotros and nosotras both mean the same thing. They mean we. The difference is, in Spanish, if we have a group of boys that are saying we use nosotros with the O. If we have a group of just girls that are saying we'd say nosotras. But if it's a group of boys and girls, like your class, it would be nosotros. It goes to the masculine form. We. Vosotros and vosotras we are not going to use very often. This is primarily used in Spain, and it means you plural familiar. It's like saying y'all. Okay? Y'all have 5 more minutes when I say you plural familiar. So again, we hardly ever use this one. It's only going to come up every once in a while. This is the one they use in Spain. I even wrote it in a different color so that I knew that it's different. And again, use vosotros if you're saying y'all or you plural familiar in a group of referring to a group of boys. Vosotras if it's a group of girls, and vosotros if it's boys and girls. Ellos, ellas, and ustedes, just like él, ella, and usted, they always share the same verb. So that's why they're in the same box right now. Ellos and ellas mean the same thing, but ustedes mean something different. Ellos and ellas both mean they. Ustedes means you plural. If you're wondering what you plural means, that's just when if we say you have 5 more minutes to work on something, but I'm talking to the class, I'm not talking to one person, I'm talking to a collective you, a plural you. You have 5 more minutes, saying like all of you. And again, the ellos, ellas, you might be able to figure out the ellos is they, referring to a group of boys. Ellas is they, referring to a group of girls. And ellos is going to be boys and girls. So we only use ellas if it's just girls, the ones with the A's. All right, let's get some practica in. Go ahead and tell me what subject pronoun would replace these words. Okay, go ahead and pause me until you're ready. I'm looking for like the words that you just learned, like ellos, nosotros, vosotros, ustedes, those kind of words. So again, pause me until you're ready to go. Right, número 6. Ricardo y Manuel. Those are both 2 guys' names, Ricardo and Manuel. If you're not sure what that could be referring to, use in a sentence. Ricardo and Manuel are nice is like saying they are nice. They is ellos. Rosa and Lola, 2 girls' names, also like saying they, right? Rosa and Lola are fun. They are fun. But they're girls, so it'd be ellas, the feminine form. Timoteo y yo. Timoteo is the guy's name. Yo, if you remember, means I. Anytime it's anybody and I, it's going to be we. Timothy and I are fun. Pablo and I are fun. Carlos and I are interesting. Anytime it's anybody and I, it's like saying we, so it'd be nosotros. The big hint for the next one says in Spain. So if you remember, 2 means you. Javier is a guy's name. You and Javier, it's like saying you guys, you plural. But we're in Spain, so we're going to use the y'all there. So it's vosotros. The next one's similar. 2 y Carlos, you and Carlos, is like saying you guys or you plural. So we use ustedes, or you could use vosotros. Either one works because they both mean similar things. We just use vosotros primarily in Spain, and it's a little more casual than ustedes. But they both mean you plural. Just vosotros is more familiar. All right, we're going to move over to casino now. So you can go ahead and close your computadoras. You won't need them right now. We're going to be doing casino. So you're going to need tablas blancas for this, marcadores, borradores. Go ahead and pause me until you are all ready to go. All Right, if you remember, casino's the one where you make a bet before you see the question on whether or not you're going to get it right. You don't have to lift your boards up because I'm not there to look at them. You just need to write your answers down and keep track of your points. So, ¿qué puestas? What do you bet for the first one? Remember, we all start off with uno, un peso. Right, I'm looking for the subject pronoun that would replace I. And pause me while you're writing, because I know you're going to take longer than the few seconds I give you. Uno, dos, tres, yo. ¿Qué puestas? What do you bet? Right, número dos, you. What subject pronoun replaces that? Uno, dos, tres, two. ¿Qué puestas? What subject pronoun replaces he? Uno, dos, tres, él. ¿Qué puestas? Número cuatro, she. What subject pronoun replaces she? Uno, dos, tres, ella. Número cinco, ¿qué puestas? You formal. You formal. Uno, dos, tres, usted. Remember, usted is you formal. ¿Qué puestas? We. What subject pronoun replaces we? Uno, dos, tres, either nosotros or nosotras. They both mean we. Número siete, ¿qué puestas? They. Uno, dos, tres, ellos or ellas. Número ocho, ¿qué puestas? You plural familiar. You plural familiar. Uno, dos, tres, vosotros or vosotras. Número nueve, ¿qué puestas? You plural. Uno, dos, tres, ustedes. Número 10, ¿qué puestas? What subject pronoun would I use to replace Maria? Uno, dos, tres, ella. Número 11, ¿qué puestas? What subject pronoun would I use to replace Jose y Juan? Uno, dos, tres, ellos. It's like saying they. Jose and Juan are students. They are students. ¿Qué puestas? What subject pronoun would I use to replace Lola y yo? Uno, dos, tres, nosotros or nosotras. Lola's a girl's name, so it depends on who the yo is. Remember I said anytime it's anybody and I, it's always going to be we, right? Margarita and I are fun. We are fun. Trece, ¿qué puestas? What subject pronoun would I use to replace Eduardo? Uno, dos, tres, él. Número 14, ¿qué puestas? What subject pronoun would I use to replace Miguel y tú? Uno, dos, tres, ustedes or vosotros, right? Miguel and you are interesting. You all are interesting. You plural are interesting. Either ustedes or vosotros. They both mean you plural. Vosotros is one we use in Spain mostly, and it's a little more familiar, a little more casual. 15, ¿qué puestas? What subject pronoun would I use to replace Sofía y Ana? Uno, dos, tres, ellas. Right? So now we're going to transition over to something on computadora. and your sub will tell you what to do.